never really want to be sitting up with who your ex is.
Like you've seen the same Willie. I would have said that differently, but yes, we've said the same thing.
Coming up on the Real Housewives of Potomac after show.
Stacey, you called him and said Monique was trashing Chris, that he treated her like a piece of meat.
Kay really, I mean, she didn't feel comfortable with the information.
No.
Because it was dirty.
It seems as though Keiarna is so hell-bent on having a got you moment with Stacey.
I know those are not for me.
Stop it. Oh, we get into the Wale of it all?
They were for me to make Ashley mad.
I mean, that's very shady. The Real Housewives of Potomac after show starts right now.
Okay, you confront Stacey about telling Chris Samuels everything from that lunch that Monique had said, right?
Yes. Last week, I thought it was amazing that Monique shared her whole entire healing journey with her ex-husband. So, 10 minutes, maybe if that, I was on the phone with Cookie, and then on the other line, Chris called in, says to me, Stacey, you called him and said Monique was trashing Chris, that he treated her like a piece of meat, and that he had bad sex.
Kay really battled during the week with if she was going to say anything at all.
Kay, she didn't feel comfortable with the information.
No.
Because it was dirty. But when she tried to deliver it, I feel like Wendy shut it down to protect Stacey. So it didn't land the way it perhaps could have landed.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? How do you know it was her?
Oh, I know that it was her that called.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, Stacey.
Why would I say that?
Cookie is standing right here.
But why are we doing all this?
I think that Wendy saw an opportunity to defend the underdog because at this point, all of us collectively believed that Stacey was the person who had leaked this very vulnerable information. So I believe that Wendy wanted to give Stacey the benefit of the doubt. For what reason, I'm not sure. I don't know if there was like some newfound friendship that she and Stacey had forged. I don't know, but it was all news to all of us that Wendy was so adamantly defending Stacey because they had never had that close of a relationship to begin with.
Really? I'm going to defend Stacey because this situation is very odd. It seems as though Keiarna is so hell-bent on having a got you moment with Stacey. And this is not her fight to fight. If anybody should be upset, it should be Monique. Keiarna, you're more upset than the woman that Chris was married to. Why? Where is all of this energy coming from? Like, I'm just not understanding the fixation with Keiarna wanting to malign Stacey. She doesn't have a dog in the fight. She doesn't have a bone in the fight. She just met Monique a week and a half ago, if that. So it just seems very disingenuous.
I don't think Wendy feels secure in her other friendships, and Wendy is more of an alliance person, in my opinion. She's not a friendship person, and I think Stacey being the odd woman out, and Wendy loves to show her moral compass.
If we're talking about Monique, I think it's only right for Monique to be here.
And I think this is just a great opportunity for her to be like, see, I'm not that person. I'm here with Stacey. And it's just like, are you?
Well, you know, Wendy has a great strategic mind when it comes to interpersonal relationships.
Clock it.
During double date night, you had shared that you may have said a little lie about yourself.
Ooh, do tell.
So how long have you guys been married?
17 years.
Wow.
But we've known each other since 1998.
1998?
I know. And I lied about my age a little bit.
Oh. What was your age that you...
Okay, I was legal. Close those green eyes. I was legal. Calm down. But I may or may not have said my exact age.
Younger or older?
I was about to say, which one?
Younger.
Okay.
Who's older? I don't know.
He's balding. Who do you think?
Well,
He's 8 years older than me.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
I don't like the head.
Is she older than Rob?
No.
Okay.
Were you at least 21?
I was. No, I wasn't 21.
Giselle,
I was
but
over
she was
18.
in Nigeria, though.
No, I was in England, so I was legal in
even
England.
in England, though.
So
There you go,
When did he
still.
find out how old you
So
are?
when
The
I
wedding?
came to visit him, no. When I came to visit him in New York, he wanted to go clubbing, but I wasn't 21.
Oh.
So I said, I don't want to take my passport to a club and it gets lost or stolen, and then I'm stuck in America.
Yeah.
So and that was me being responsible, but also covering up a lie. So on my 21st birthday, and he sees pictures, he's like, wait, what? And this was like maybe 2 years later.
So hilarious.
I love this.
But the plus here is he found himself a younger wife. Who doesn't want that?
But
I mean, I love
love
that for him.
starting out a marriage in lies. I love it. That's a great thing.
It's the only way to make it work.
That was the only lie. And it wasn't, it was like omission.
It was a white
It was a lie.
It was a mission. Like the Cuban thing is a blatant bloody lie. I used to tell people that I was half Cuban because I thought it sounded exotic as opposed to being Nigerian and English. Like, what was wrong with me? When I was on the streets,
Yes.
because
tell them anything.
because I wanted to be exotic,
Yes.
I used to say I was half Cuban. That was like when I started wearing a weave. I don't even know why I picked Cuba.
Cuban?
I mean, you know, she's a brave lady to admit that. That's kind of funny.
He's from the south side of Chicago and she's from London. I mean, that's as exotic as you can get.
He imported her beautiful self. So what do you mean?
I don't know how much more exotic you need to be than that. Yeah.
It went along with a picture I had of my uncle who was in his private jet with Muhammad Ali. It wasn't even my dad. So I used to say that was my dad.
What are the lies you're telling?
It was a lie in the club. Don't tell me you've not gone to a club and said to someone your name was Jessica.
Because I didn't ginger. Because I didn't want to give him my
Oh, it
real
was
name.
Ginger.
Because I didn't like him. But I've never lied about my age.
Be quiet, you're not
Or my
better than
ethnicity.
me.
Jazzy and Gizelle, did you ever tell a little white lie in the beginning?
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
What was a white lie that I lied to him about?
No, y'all ain't asking me about lies.
My name.
Your name?
My name. I would be like, meet guys, and they'd be like, oh, what's your name? I'm like, Kelly, because it's like, I don't know if I like you. I don't want you running around saying that you met me. Like, I don't know if you deserve to meet me yet.
I did used to tell people that my name was Tara because I had my older cousin's ID.
Okay.
And like her ID said Tara.
Yeah.
You have to stick to it.
On
Yeah.
my ID. So yeah, I mean, I've lied about my name before.
I've lied.
but not in a real relationship.
We weren't in a bloody real relationship. We had just met.
Okay.
I feel like I tried to woo Eddie over with like cooking. Like, oh, I
Are you
love
a good
to cook.
cook?
I became a good cook.
Because you're a mother?
Yes.
Okay.
But I didn't start off as a good cook.
So
But
were
I
you
would
lying
say-
about your cooking skills?
Yes. I went over to his house and I cooked something, and he was just like, I don't think it's done.
My lies have always been like what I don't want him to know
Like
about
what?
me. If I was like dating certain other people
or whatever.
So you've always been a player. That
And
part.
let's move on.
When did your player ways start, Giselle?
I was like, so this is not, you're not
When did your
new to
player
this,
ways
you're true
start?
to this.
There's things he doesn't need to know. He doesn't need to know other people that I have, traveled the world with. Yeah, he doesn't need to know that.
No.
I did tell a lie to Timo.
Okay.
So you have to remember, Timo is from a small village just outside of Frankfurt. There are probably 2 black people who have been there in the last 50 years.
Oh my God.
And he brought me home to meet his parents and his family. And at the time, I was dipping and doing it. I was young and cute. And I was smoking cigarettes. And I was like, yeah, I quit,
Smoking.
I distinctly remember being at his parents' house and being in the basement and cracking the window and like blowing smoke out because I was trying to deal with the stress of meeting all these Germans